Strolly.
Great.
Play the tape.
Play the tape.
So, where are we this time?
We are in Calpe in Spain, kind of just above Benidorm, that lovely place that everyone knows. Come out here in January for a couple of weeks to do a bit of warm weather, well, warmish weather training. Generally quite a good place to come because it doesn't rain that much, I've been told anyway, although forecast for next week is not looking amazing. But generally quite dry, so escape the British winter, get some more bike miles in, and there's lots of really good facilities around here. There's a really nice swimming pool, like 5 minutes down the road. It's got a gym and a track and everything, and some amazing trails, very hilly, but some really nice trails to run on as well.
Again, yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again.
We are going to start the day with an aerobic swim. So this has got quite a long warm-up, sort of 1K warm-up, and then going into a load of 400, not trying to go too hard, but pushing it a little bit, building through the 400s. I think that's about a 4K swim. Then we will come back for some breakfast and some tea. Maybe some coffee, depending on if we found some nicer coffee yet. Then we are heading out on the bike for a 4-hour ride. I'm not really sure how long we'll get around here in terms of distance because it's actually very hilly. So, you know, today we went out on a 50k ride that had 1,200 meters of climbing in it. So there's no easy days, but we'll just head out, get a nice long ride in, again, keeping it all quite steady. And then there'll be an evening run, steady stuff. So it's basically just long endurance, steady. Be a pause in between the bike and the run. So kind of get back from the bike, refuel, chill out a bit, and then go for a sort of evening jog.
Again.
Depends a little bit on what the day is, but I guess most of our days so far have been starting with a swim. So go and do, it'll either be something a bit harder, so maybe like some VO2 max 100, or more of a kind of endurance swim, so doing longer reps like 400s or 600s, mixing up with a few drills. Will's got me some drag socks, I think they're called, that basically look like nets that go on your feet and make it really hard work. It's basically like having like a big parachute that you're pulling. You get lots of funny looks of people being like, what are those weird things on your feet? A few drills with those, and also there's some like sensory mitts that are similar, so it's like netting to go on your hands, sort of help you improve your catch in the water. So I've been doing quite a lot of work with those. Start the day with a swim, come back, have some breakfast, and then sort of depending on what the sessions are, maybe either go and do a endurance run or go out and do some stuff on the bike. I've had a mixture of the bike out here of some like shorter reps, so doing things like 6 by 3 minutes, sort of tempo effort, or doing some slightly longer, more sustained sort of sweet spot training, so around 20 minutes of that. The track, which has been probably about a year since I did, maybe about 10 months since I did my last track session. The legs definitely felt a little bit beaten up afterwards. There's something about track that is really good fun. I think most people that do some kind of high intensity training get that buzz out of doing a really hard session and feeling like you've actually hit some of the pace that you want to hit. A typical day out here will be a little bit of everything. We've got the time, we've got the light, so it's still light here until sort of 6:30, so you get that little bit longer of a day to fit more in. It's also been quite a lot of chill time, so napping is it's not something I've really nailed yet, but I'm working on it. So I've at least been trying to sort of sit there with my eyes closed for a bit. Love Island has formed a big part of the chill time. So yeah, I'd say a typical day is kind of a mix of the 3 sports and then a bit of chill time, dinner in the evening, and yeah, just trying to enjoy being out here and in the sort of relative sunshine.
We'll be right back.
I'm now really conscious of when I say great.